Indian captain thinking out of the box to derail Australia. Sending it Yuvraj at number 3 after a strong partnership between the two openers, and now he's promoted himself up the order, so you can expect a bit of aggression from him.
Off the hip of Dhoni. Would be a leg by, no. Off the mark. Umpire doesn't signal anything.
Is galloping MS Dhoni. He'll come back for the second. Matthew Hayden gets there, but second run is taken.
6 of those. Dhoni goes hard and straight. Great power. Nathan Bracken was at deep mid-on, had no chance. That was bludgeoned to the fence.
He's a powerful hitter, MS Dhoni, and what a strike from him. Was in the slot and winded up and absolutely nailed it. That fielder at long on had about a yard to cover it. Has no hope. Inside edge, more runs. 4. India's 200 is raised. 202 for 2.
Frustrating for hopes, but excellent for India. 2 4s in a row. Good length, just a little bit of movement back into Dhoni, inside edge. Just misses the stumps and hopes. Can't believe it, frustrated.
Mid-on was up in the ring and he's found the gap. MS Dhoni has played a very clever cricketing shot. Knew exactly where the fielder was, and even though he didn't middle it, but it was good enough for a 4.
A lot of bottom hand in this shot. Like a tennis shot, cross court forehand through mid-on. Mid-on inside the ring. 4 more runs to India. MS Dhoni 19 off just 13 deliveries.
Another straight drive, more runs, another 4. Brilliant batting from MS Dhoni. Crowds have come alive. Three 4s in this over. The last one, a special straight drive from MS Dhoni.
Well, it just looked like he dug that out. It's a slow ball from Johnson. Dug it out, but raced away for 4.
Winning this little battle, this little phase. Once again, he finds the gap. Chase for Nathan Bracken with a dive. He stops the ball. What power hitting from MS Dhoni. Once again, seemed to have just flicked the ball.
Couple men in the deep. Will be just a single. So India 168. Again on the shorter side. Just a single, quite lucky to get away. That's the shortest part of the boundary. Buckner was in a spot about that. Looking to bowl a lot straighter because of the protection they had on the leg side. Man at short fine leg, man at short mid wicket, looking to stop the single. Right into the block hole. Bit of work to do in the deep. But comes single and keeps strike. 271 for 4. Dhoni is the man on strike. Can he finish it big? 2 deliveries remain. Struck it down the ground. Hog is normally good, but the outfield's quicker and Dhoni is better. 14 runs have come so far in the last over.
Very fast outfield, so don't discount the Australians. Not far to go for Brad Hogg. With no chance. Couldn't even get the bend in. So will we get to 290? It'll take a maximum.
Well, he's looked for the maximum and he's got it. What a way to sign off. First 6 of the innings coming in the last ball of the 50th over. And 50 it is for Mahendra Singh Dhoni, the captain. He's played a superb innings. Half century coming in quick time. Just a 35 balls, 5 fours and a 6. And India have finished off very strongly indeed. Giving it his more than 100.
The number one-day international batsman in the world.
How's now, boys? Come on, how's for a squeeze here?
Comes to the middle, MS Dhoni, and isn't the stage set.
Oh!
And he's beaten first ball. Well, they got rid of the world's number 3, and now they've got to bowl at the world's number 1. And those figures would suggest he's something fairly special. Oh, edged. Oh, that's unlucky for Patel. He's completely done Dhoni there. And Dhoni will pick up 4. Oh, missed him. Oh, what a miss. 211 for 3.
Oh, great moment the over before. This one, Pete McGlashan wanted to get pretty quickly. Number 1 ODI batsman in the world stranded. And he could do nothing but look at the ball at his feet, agonising, sitting at his feet.
That's well placed and well stopped. Is it? No, it's not. Oh, dear me. You've done all the hard work, Abdul. And in the end, it just dribbles off his foot and over the line. Tell to Dhoni. Oh, watch this one go. It's nearly in our box. Oh, yeah.
Well, we've got a number of Indian supporters around us. They're on their feet. They fancied their chances when that one went up in the air.
Straight down for 4. Pierces the gap beautifully. Back past Tim Southey.
Dhoni this time, my goodness. Well, I don't know if I've seen a better one than that. That is just incredible. 44 gone here at AMI, 328 for 3. It all happened a little too quickly, but Mahendra Singh Dhoni has brought up 50 of 45 deliveries. 2 6s and 3 4. Oh, how hard has Dhoni hit that? Hard enough to get 4. Well, it's up in the air, very high. Chance for McGlashan. Will he get to it? It's a hard one. He's got it. It bounced. It took a little juggle and a bounce, but Peter McGlashan managed to hold on to it. Terrific start to the Kyle Mills over, just the 1 from it so far, and he's now picked up the key wicket of MS Dhoni. Top edge, very high in the air.
Oh, very high in the air. Plenty of time to get under it. Difficult, he had to turn. Gave it the pop-up. Was able to snatch it. Dhoni for 68. India 3 out.
1 for 2 India. Edged wide of slip. Third man is too far around the square to get that.
That takes Dhoni off the mark. Not very convincing though, but that's how he's going to play. He's going to make room for himself. He's going to hit the ball hard. Still 2 overs to go before the field restrictions are relaxed. The outside edge, and gets a boundary for it.
That could go all the way again. It's a pretty fast outfield. That's why Dhoni was saying that this time.
Indeed. And if he can get to a bit of a flyer, then he can settle down, and he's a big, strong man. He has scored one of his brilliant hundreds against Pakistan. It was 148 on their previous tour of India in very belligerent fashion. So they know what he's capable of. They'd want him early.
Good fielding there by the young kid around the ground. Found the gap, and again one of the ball boys will throw it back. That's all you've got to do, find the gap.
Strong lad. Dhoni enjoyed that. The 148 that I was referring to was done in 123 balls. And it's because he is capable of playing shots like this. Comes down hard on the ball. And finds the gap. 3 boundaries in the over already.
And again. Well, a friend of mine in Jamaica would say he's in the Michael Jackson mode. Beat it.
Well, he's been sent in the Jackson mode for sure. He's sort of been wound up in the dressing room and sent because he's just come in. And he knows that this is an opportunity. The last 2 overs of these restrictions. What a beautiful shot.
Oh, that's a cracking drive off the back foot. In position early and run and a wicket has been plundered for plenty through the offside. He ends the over on a low note, 122 for 2. Last ball coming up. And last ball going very quickly to the boundary. Dhoni's 6th boundary. 126 for 2. India in the gap, and we know by now that it is a very, very fast outfield. Desperate effort from Omar Gul, but that boundary raises in this partnership's 50, and also India's 150.
Well, Dhoni had enough of Razak's bowling at his pads. Hit it over the top. Bottom hand came into play. And this outfield is lightning. No chance there for Omar Gul. Tried well. Fine, tall off spinner.
He finds the gap and chase for the field and the deep, and it will be a boundary for Dhoni. Hardly seemed to have hit it, but good thing about that shot was the placement.
An excellent timing. It didn't really look to go big on that. All he did is just put his leg in the right place and just angle the bat, and sheer timing. That's all it was.
India approaching 200 runs already. That was powerfully hit.
He can strike the cricket ball extremely hard. Mahendra Singh Dhoni must be one of the hardest hitters of the cricket ball in contemporary cricket. Just a bit of width to free his arms, and boy oh boy, even the long off didn't have a chance. Just a little shimmy of the bat.
Got it past him. That's his half century, Mahendra Singh Dhoni.
Very good strike rate, 450. He's got a big 100 against the Pakistan team, #1 internationals. He came in at a very critical time when India were 99 for 2. And the main reason why he came in, because Pakistanis decided to use the power play.
He got 4 for that. He was defeated by Shoaib Malik, but he still managed to get the bat on ball, and that brings up the 200 for India. It's 202 for 2. Well, we said he hadn't gone aerial yet, Dhoni. He has now.
And in grand style. This is not the biggest cricket ground, especially straight, just about 65 meters. And this boy can whack it many a mile, almost clearing the stadium.
Dhoni on 64 plus 4.
Again, probably the first loose delivery we've seen from Mohammad Asif. far too short. No intention of getting onto the front foot from Dhoni, so he had no problems in getting into position and getting the placement right.
Point. It's so important to have one of your better fielders in that position.
Mohammad Asif, the man to do it again for Pakistan. This partnership was looking threatening. 126. Dhoni strikes hard and he took a great catch. That was a real classic if you ever saw one. Not to his natural side. Shoaib Malik taking a blinder. Mohammad Asif delighted, but this is a grand knock. 68 to Dhoni, 225.
S Dhoni, the Indian skipper, is the new man. Look at that record. Average just under 50, a strike rate of 91, 28 half centuries and 4 centuries.
That's a good stroke. That is just short arm jab to the fence. Too short for Tory, like many of the Black Caps have been today. 20k difference from the first to the third delivery. Change up, big hit, straight down the ground, and that is a good place to hit it. There is never anyone down there straight beyond the bowler. Dhoni strikes out.
Yeah, it's good cricket, good 3 balls from Vittoria, build up the pressure. Dhoni responded. Tory dropped his pace way down again, 77.8, enticing the shot. Dhoni was good enough to do it and got the direction right, straight down the ground.
It's so important, even in one-day cricket, that you complement each other. O'Brien has done a good job at the other end, Vittori backing him up.
Look for 2 again. Terrific batting. Chance though. It's a great bit of fielding. Great bit of fielding. Martin Guptill it is. And Yuvraj, there was always just that hint of hesitation. Dhoni wanted 2 straight away. Yuvraj wasn't sure. He hesitated. And you just do not take on Martin Guptill. He is lightning.
All the wrist from that. My word, that wasn't that bad a ball, but just look at the power and the whip.
Oh, what a clever stroke. That is a genuine sweep shot off the medium fast bowler.
And 50 in the process for the skipper, MS Dhoni.
3-4. O'Brien trying to get that Yorker in. Not only was it badly directed, an easy full toss. He's got one here. Slow ball. Good change up, but boy, what a stroke.
Yeah, this is dangerous.
Again, it's Broom. And this time he does even better because he restricts Dhoni to just 1. Beautifully bowled by Ryder. They'll look for 2. Patan will come back. And Dhoni might get run out of the other end. Oh, he does well. He scampers well and he's unbeaten. Terrific knock from the skipper. Came in at number 3 when the score was 69. And 204 runs later, he leads his batting lineup off the park. 38 overs completed. 273 for 4. He'll be delighted with that score. In particular, the way Sehwag set it up and Raina finished it. Some terrific power hitting in their respective half centuries. Patan got 20 and 10 balls to help the cause. So plenty of entertainment in this restricted match so far.
New Zealand not at their best, that's fair to say. India winning the toss, batting. Sehwag and Tendulkar put on 69. Tendulkar the first to go. Dhoni came out, then Sehwag went to one of the best catches you'll see this summer by Ross Taylor off the bowling of Vittori. Yuvraj run out, didn't get going today, but Raina did. Boy, he did, in a big way. And then Pathan came in to add to 32.
That's a big hit. Goodness me, he smashed that. You would not believe that he's facing his third ball and his team were 44 for 4 if you looked at that shot. What a shot.
50 up, nothing to lose. This is an ideal situation for Dhoni. Nothing to lose, full license to go and play.
There you go. Not quite out the middle of the bat that time. But he swings so hard you'd expect it to get to the boundary.
Smashed away for 4. How's that for bat speed? Up in the air it goes, away over extra cover, and it goes all the way. What a way to bring up the 100. Pulled away and it's gone into the crowd. What a massive blow. That's an incredible stroke from Dhoni.
As I said, fasten your seatbelts because this man, he really does hit it well. And that hasn't got up high enough. I think he was sort of anticipating that it was sort of going to be in his half and he was waiting for it.
Sliced away down to third man for 4. Oh, he's launched himself into that, and it's going all the way. That is massive. What a way to go to your 50. It's been a splendid effort from Mahendra Singh Dhoni.
Well, we thought Kemp had hit it big, but this is even bigger. He launches himself, and you said it was a calculated risk, and it sure is. Boy, oh boy, he just teed off on that one, over the stand. Monster. Here we go.
Pulled away and out! What a catch by the tumbling Lord Bosman. That is the moment of inspiration South Africa were looking for. Curtis has pitched short, Dhoni's hit it low and flat. And Bosman has taken a ripper.
You can see the delight on the South Africans' faces. They know how important that is. The longest boundary is gone for Dhoni. By far the longest boundary, and he's just missed out. Good tumbling catch from Lewis Bosman. Judged it well. It wasn't an easy one because it came flat and out of the crowd. The danger man, Dhoni, is gone. How important can that be? Dhoni gone for 55. 129 for 5.